y'all, I'm Dominique Green with Puppy Panda Crochet Co. and this is another market vlog. So it is coming out a bit late. School has been taken over and it wasn't the best craft show, so I had to decompress for a little bit. So I'm watching Caroline for the love of crochet and her new video that she just posted last night or this morning, and it's Sunday the 30th. And I decided to start making this little one-piece Triceratops. So when I went to grab my safety eyes, I found this little guy. That is not a proper 18mm safety eye. So in the trash that guy goes. Then I got Cord taking a little nap. Such a good boy. Isn't he so handsome? Boop.
Everything I made for my Christmas launched November 1st at 10 MCT.
So I lost that yarn chicken while making this turtle, but I got all the limbs, well, the fins and the tail. I'm still missing the head, and I gotta get some more yarn to finish off the body. This yarn is Bernat Baby Blanket in the colorway Misty Jungle Green. So I'm going to grab some more of that from Joann's probably in the next couple days so I can finish up this turtle. And then over here we got Nova in her husky curl. She's a cutie. And she's been attached to her little skunk recently. So there you go, baby. Night-night. Well, I just got my premiere in the mail. So I got a cone of Just Chenille. I got a cherry red, bright blue, bright green, a navy blue, a tan, and this like a medium brown. So that's what I got from Premiere to make some more deers. So hopefully 120 meters is good enough. I doubt it, but hopefully. Hey guys, so we are about a minute away from my lunch. I got my computer here, just waiting to submit all the listings. We got Nova's on the bed, being as cute as ever. So, oh, we're so close. Let's hope that this lunch goes well. And then we got about 15 seconds. Come on. Okay. And it is 10 o'clock. Let's publish. Come on. Got 1 up. 2 up. 3. Publish. It's 4 of them. I gotta go to my other listings and publish those. Activate. And then I got 3 more things. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Activate. And activate. Let me make sure that everything's in the active section. Okay, I see a couple in there. Okay, everything's up. Okay, so hopefully that everything goes well. And we're still craft prepping, so put that down. I am working on this turtle right here. I managed to get some more of the Misty Jungle Green, and then I used that Variegated Green. So I got stuff and sew, and then stuff and sew. And then this turtle will be all done. And I am still waiting on some eyes for this little guy. I got some eyes coming from Saucy Puffin Creations. I'll link her down below. So she had a Christmas lunch, and I'm going to put the reindeer eyes on him. So he'll be super cute once he's done. So yeah. Well, so it's been an hour, and many people do not show this part of owning a small business, but I have made 0 sales on my launch, and it's been, well, it's actually almost been 2 hours. So it's not very successful launch, but I'm hoping that by the end of the day, hopefully I can get at least 1 sale from my launch items, but I doubt it. So since then, I have been crocheting. Give me just 1 second. So while I was grabbing the item that I was crocheting, I also grabbed the kitty. So this is Jade. She's the crazy kitty from my very first episode. And she's usually not this bad, but she's about 2 years old. How old are you? 2? 1 or 2. But yeah, she's very good. And this was the thing that I finished. I finished up the turtle, so I just stuffed it, put the head on. So he's all done. And then I also did a little bit on another deer. So I got the body done with the tail on. I'm working on the head right now. And I pre-made the ears, and I pre-made the muzzle. And then I also made up 3 wings for my flying pig keychain. So I still gotta sew up his butt and attach the wings and the keychains. And then that's about it. Once I finish up this deer, I will start on another deer with the Burnett Velvet Baby Velvet. It's in the chocolate colorway, so I'm going to double strand this because I thought it was a little bit thicker, but this yarn is so thin. It's like a weight 4 yarn, when I was hoping that it would be the same weight as this ice yarns. but I mean, it's a good color, so I'm going to double strand it to make up another deer. So, terrible shop terrible shop launch. So, it is what it is. Not very surprised, but I would have hoped for better. But we still got like 4 more days, and then I have my in-person craft fair, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I know.
They're actually wreath stands, these things. Oh, yes. They're really cheap at Old Time Pottery. Oh, they're like $14. I feel like when I've gone there recently, things have really gone up. No, it's bad. It's not like it used to be for sure.
So, this craft show was on November 5th. Yeah, it was the 5th at Ford's Chapel in Harvest, Alabama. It went from 8 to 2, so 6 hours, I think, give or take. I'm not good at math right now. As I said, it wasn't very good, but I did have a new setup with a lot of my new inventory for my Christmas launch, which I have a couple more items that I'm going to show you today. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. This is a new book. It's just a notebook. So, as I said, it was at Ford's Chapel in Harvest, Alabama from 8 to 2 on November 5th. The booth fee was $20. I did prepay at my last time up there in June or July. So I paid the $40 for both the events up front. I only made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12 sales total. So it's about half a page and no more than 4 of one thing, which I did 4 of the Triceratops. So, and then the rest, it was no more than 2. So 2 small bees sold, and then 4 Triceratops. Oh, 2 turtles sold. And then it was 1 of the other items. Okay, so before fees, I made a total of $190.25. As I said, my booth fee was $20, which brought me down to $170.25, and then the square fees, which I used for collecting credit cards, was $2.07. Most people paid with cash, which brought me overall to an overall total of $168.18. So my minimum for most of my sales is $240. So I did not make that either of the times that I went, so I will not be going back to that event. I just do pretty much $40 an hour to pay myself first because of all the time it takes to crochet, which, I mean, that doesn't even cover half of it. But, I mean, I do it because I love it. What else? There wasn't very much of my targeted audience there. I usually go for younger families or small children or teenagers. There was a lot of older people there, but they weren't really purchasing for their grandchildren or themselves, and not that many teens showed up. Not a lot of children, but it is what it is. So I will not be going back. I have another craft show in about a week and a half on November 19th, and that will be in Decatur, Alabama. So I will be doing a market vlog for that. And after that, it's pretty much finals week mixed in with my last craft show of the season if I do not do any more. I'm debating on doing one more craft show after my craft show on December 2nd and 3rd, but I have not decided. My parents won't be in town to watch the kids, so I gotta take the kids into account, and then I might not have a babysitter for them, so it is what it is. I choose their happiness over mine every time. Sorry. That just reminded me of a play that I'm watching where I just quoted it exactly, and it's Hamilton. I have been non-stop watching to Hamilton and listening the soundtrack, so if you haven't watched it yet, I do recommend. It's a lot of history, and then it shows you a little bit more in depth of that history. But I mean, it is a play, so it's not entirely exact, and it's a musical, so yeah, on Disney Plus you can watch Hamilton. I am not sponsored. I wish I was. I'm not there yet. So yeah, I'm still listening to Hamilton. It's been 2 weeks non-stop watching it and listening to it. So yeah, I got Nova taking a little nap right here. And today I decided to rearrange my room. That's why you see this. This is just a desk organizer. And where my old shelf used to be, I now have the dog bed. And then I have that shelf on the side wall right next to me. And then I will be moving my bed over, my desk over. I'm just rearranging. I got bored of my old setup. So that's what's going on today. Now on to a couple of my finished objects. And on to that video of when I got my yarn haul in from Premiere. I made a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So I finally got my eyes from Saucy Puffin's Crafts. This is her Christmas lunch. They are still drying. So this little dough has some glitter reindeer eyes. They are a bit big on her. This is the reindeer pattern from Fiona Dolls. She is made out of the ice yarns and velvet chenille, this. But not these colors, obviously, because that's just black. She came out pretty big. And for her hat, I just used a pom-pom, and her hat is removable, but the scarf is not. Then, I did another one out of the ice yarns, but in the darker brown, with the light brown muzzle. He also has the Saucy Puffin craft eyes. This is the silver ones. And I ran out of white pom-pom, so he has a brownish pom-pom. And for the trims, I used the Bernat Sherpa, I believe it is. Then I used Bernat Velvet Baby right here. And that's the Bernat Velvet Baby and the color chocolate. It is a weight 4, so I double stranded them. And it came out to be this size. These eyes are the 30 millimeters, I believe. And can't really see it, but it's 2 types of snowflakes. He has the white pom-pom. So compared to the ice yarns, it's a good couple of inches. Okay, and then I got the cone of Premier Just Chenille, I believe it is. And he came out like this. I used the ice yarns in that dark brown for his antlers and the white for his muzzle. He has the 30mm round eyes with the snowflakes in the blue. And compared to the ice yarns, he came out about the same size as double stranding the Bernat Baby Velvet. Compared to the Bernat Baby Velvet. So these two are about the same size. His ear got turned. And then I ran out of my safety noses, so I had to go back to crocheting a nose. And this is also in the Premier Just Yarn cone that I got. With the pom-pom and everything. His eyes are like a mint green, snowflake ones, and he's got a big nose. So, these are all that I have right now. I am still working on the one in the Premier Parfait Chunky. Unfortunately, one ball was not enough, so I had to do another order. So he should be done by my next video, and I will show him to you compared to all of the ice yarns and Bernat and the Just Chenille. So, that's pretty much all I got. I will say that working with the Parfait Chunky is extremely similar to working with the ice yarns Velvet Chenille. It's very similar, but the Parfait Chunky does not shed as much. The Bernat Baby Velvet is not shedding at all, so that's amazing. I was afraid that it was going to shed everywhere and cause a mess. And also the Just Yarn, the cone of Just Yarn does not shed at all either. Well, it sheds a little bit, but not terribly. But the Premier Parfait Chunky sheds a little bit, and the ice yarn sheds a little bit more. So if you're going for non-shedding, I would definitely recommend the Bernat Baby Velvet, or just regular Bernat yarn, but I didn't want to go that big. Or for the Velvet, no, the Just Chenille. The Just Chenille is very thin, so keep that in mind. I wish I double stranded it, but I can't double strand from a cone. If only that would work. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have right now. Let's see, what else? Well, I do have a Winnie the Pooh kit that I'm still waiting on making. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and you can make a Pooh Bear and a Piglet. So I will be making him soon. I have a lot of rainbow bees to show you. And I have a couple Triceratops that will be in the next video. Other than that, that's all. Have a nice day. Bye.